up, guys? Today I feel like I've been knocked down by a truck or something. But I'm so sore from doing 2 F45 workouts back to back yesterday. Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Michelle. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm gonna be doing a video on my all-time favorites makeup. This means that these are makeup products that I have restocked over and over and talk about it over and over again. If I were to be stuck on an island forever, let's just say I will bring these products with me without a doubt. Yeah, so I never really sat down and do this kind of videos, but I do reply to many of you on Instagram whenever you ask me what is my favorite finishing palette, what's my favorite concealer, what's my favorite primer. Yes, we need an all-time favorite makeup products video on my channel since I've never done it before. If this video hits 100 likes, I'm gonna be doing full face makeup products that I personally do not like that much. I don't know, what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button if you want me to make that video. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. For primers, okay, I've tried so many kinds of primers around. You have the silicone transparent ones that gives you super smoothing texture. You have some with color correcting properties, you have some hydrating properties, and some with oil controlling properties. Now my kind of favorite is always one that color corrects, and it comes almost like a skincare product kind of texture. So this is my favorite, Clarins SOS Primer. They have so many in a range. Some corrects redness, some gives you luminosity. I particularly like this one. This is the one that minimizes signs of fatigue, which is perfect for me because I do find that I have quite a tired looking complexion. I typically go in about 1.5 pump. Oops, it's finishing, that's why it's super hard to... Okay, and then I just rub it all over my face. Not sure if you can see the difference on camera, but in real life you can definitely see that it removes fatigue for you. So the texture is very similar to like maybe your moisturizer. So it's very creamy and I just really like it. Yup. For base, I typically do not use a liquid foundation anymore because now that my skin is getting much better. I know you're seeing some breakouts, but that's because my period's coming. But normally my skin is fine and I have some really faint acne marks that do not really bother me a lot till I need like foundation and then concealer to kind of like cover it. So I typically only use a concealer for my base. My favorites for my base, which means it's used to even out the complexion and also cover out any blemishes nicely, are the Loreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I also alternate with the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer. I don't know if anybody has said this before, but these two products are very similar to each other. Okay, let me show you the applicator. Firstly, the bottle size, okay, the shape, everything. Okay, this is Shape Tape's applicator. This is Infallible Full Wear's applicator. I don't really know what's going on here, but it's quite safe to say that they are dupes for each other. Coverage wise, function wise, they work very similarly the same. They give a matte finish, they have high coverage, they're self-setting, sweat proof, gym proof. But Infallible Full Wear has only 4 colors available in Singapore, which is definitely not the best shade assortment. That's not very inclusive. But Shape Tape has tons of shades available. So if you want a closer match to your skin tone, definitely Shape Tape. If you want to be pocket friendly, then L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. Okay, so I'm just gonna use any one of them. For under eyes, I'm gonna be using Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I really like this because it has this light capturing technology which kind of like reflects light, so it looks really nice on photography, and it has this brightening effect. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna do my base now. I'm sorry, so much blabbering. Okay, so for my base, because I'm currently breaking out a little bit, so I'm gonna be quite generous with my concealer. Okay, every single time when I have to film is when my skin is the worst. Hallelujah! Okay, I like to correct the redness around the sides of my nose and then my forehead. You don't need a lot, okay, for this concealer because both of them have very full coverage. In case you're wondering what's my shade for the Loreal Infallible Full Wear, I'm in shade Cashew. Okay, I'm gonna be using this one today, but like I said, they work the same, okay? So I know that now there's a lot of tools to buff out your foundation whatsoever. Now I like a good beauty sponge. My issue is I need to clean them quite often as compared to a brush. If I have to use a brush, this would be my favorite. This is from Makeup Forever in shade 112 Wavy. This is a very good like base brush because let me show you. Look at the brush. It doesn't really absorb much of your product, which is amazing. You don't waste any product. And then you don't need to wet it before that. You don't really need to wash it that often as compared to a sponge. Yeah, I'm just gonna buff it out now. I'm gonna be doing my under eye now. Okay, so this is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Light Capturing Self-Setting Concealer. That is a very long name. So I'm just gonna put some underneath my eyes and I'm just gonna use the same brush to buff it out. Can you see the difference? It's just one layer. So you can kind of like buff the excess on your eyelids if you want to. Okay, I might go with a second layer just because I like it when my under eyes are super brightened. Okay, let's move on to setting powder. Okay, when my skin is doing fine, no texture or raw pimples or whatsoever, I will opt for the lightest translucent powder that I can find. My favorite is the Makeup Forever Micro Finishing Loose Powder. This is the finest and most translucent setting powder you can find in the market in my opinion. Okay, if I need a little bit of a coverage on the side of my face like you saw because I have some breakouts over there, then it's a little bit of a help. Sometimes when you put powder over like what you have concealed, it can take off a little bit of a product somehow if let's say you didn't tap on the powder with the right technique. So in that case, it is safer to use a loose powder with a slight coverage. Okay, if that's the case, I will highly suggest Loreal. This is the Hydra Perfecting Loose Powder. Okay, I like this because it is a slightly hydrating loose powder, but it doesn't oil up your complexion. So if you're dry combination skin like myself, oily T-zone and very dry cheeks area, then I would highly recommend you use this because a lot of times when you break out on the side of the cheek plus the dry skin type over there, it can emphasize on the texture, but if you use something like this, it can really minimize the texture for you. Okay, if let's say you're very bothered by having so many types of loose powder, you just want that one type that can be used when your skin is doing fine and also save you when your skin needs that help, then opt for the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Compact. Okay, this is by far the best compact powder in my opinion. I love it. It has a medium to buildable full coverage. It also comes with this sponge, which is really cool. The white surface gives you like a fuller coverage, while the black surface gives you like a medium coverage. I really like this one. You can use it alone, you can use it on top of your concealer. If let's say you use it on top of your concealer and after that you need to touch it up because your base is ruined and your zits get exposed, feel free to dab on more concealer and then layer this on. It's very easy to use in my opinion. As someone with problematic skin, I need products like this, okay, that can kind of like ease my makeup routine. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this powder today. Also, if you don't know, this is sweat resistant, water resistant, very workout friendly. I know not all of you love to wear makeup to work out, but if you do, this powder is your baby. To apply this powder, I'll just go in with my powder brush. Okay, So whenever I apply powder, I take care of my blemish area first, which is here, which was breaking out, and I kind of like conceal it. So I go on with a light layer. As long as the base is set, I'm happy. When I mean set, to my standards, it means that when you press with like a bare finger, it doesn't feel sticky anymore. Okay, right now it still does feel sticky, so I'm just gonna add on another layer of powder, and you want to tap it on like this. Okay, as long as you set your base until it no longer feels sticky, okay, that is when the concealed zip will remain concealed for the rest of the day. Okay. Yeah, now it's great. Okay, so I go in with the other side, same technique. So if you have problematic skin, this is how I usually set my base to make it like really last throughout the day. I haven't broke out like this in a long time. I have no idea what's going on, but whenever this happens, I know that I can still count on these makeup techniques to help me create a base that lasts throughout the day. Okay. Yeah, so I've taken care of like all the problematic area. Yes, I had a zit here, I remember. So I'm going to set that first. So for the rest of my face, because I don't really need much help, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a light translucent powder, because I don't want my base to be too, you know, cakey. Okay, anyway, this powder, even if you layer it on, it wouldn't be cakey at all, because it comes with a soft blurring effect. Okay, so yeah, it's really worth an investment, I would say. I think this is like my 4th one. Okay, so for the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with the Micro Finishing Loose Powder by Makeup Forever, and I'm just gonna lightly dust it all over my face, like so. Okay, so my base is set now. Sometimes I accidentally apply too much of the Micro Finishing Loose Powder and I can end up looking too fair, but it's okay. So eventually I look normal. So next I'm gonna go in and bronze my face. Now my favorite is always Hoola from Benefit. I think you probably got sick and tired of me mentioning this over like don't know how many times on my video, but this is just my favorite. Okay, so I like this because it is a very universal bronzing powder in my opinion. It's not too warm, not too cool tone. Okay, so I am just gonna show you how I bronze my face, but you probably saw this like 1000 times from here. So as I approach the center of the face, I like to diffuse the product. Okay, so moving on to brows, I like to use a really fine micro eyebrow pencil because I already have my brows embroidered. I don't need much of a volume help, but I do want to fix some hair strokes here and there. Okay, so this is from Decay, and I think this is a very underrated brow product. This is the Brow Beater in neutral brown shade. This is how fine, oops, that's the spoolie that it comes with. Huge plus point, by the way. Super duper fine, and I find that this brow pencil is super waterproof. That's why I love it. Okay, so this is just how I do my brows, and I use a combination of products. I will show you guys later what I use after this. Okay, so I typically start about 1/4 in, and then I outline a little bit and extend a little bit just because I do wing my eyeliner. So I just kind of like feeling whatever that I feel like filling in, and then I just switch over to the spoolie side. Why did I keep that on? And brush everything out to smudge it out. Okay, and then whatever is remaining on the spoolie will go to the front. That's it. That's how I do for my brows. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same for the other side. I got my brows microbladed at drlash.sg. In case you're keen, I think they've done a fabulous job. It's been 2 years. The ink is still very pigmented. Obviously, I've done one touch up after 1 year, but I never ever had any issues with it. Nobody has told me anything bad about my brows for the past 2 years. I've received nothing but compliments. Yeah, so I'm very happy with that. Alright, so when I'm done filling in my brows with the brow pencil, I like to go in with Gimme Brow Plus from Benefit. This is in shade number 3. I might use the darker shade from time to time. And I like to kind of like go against my brow hair to kind of like really coat them properly. So what this does is kind of like volumizes your brows. It makes it look like they are thicker than they actually are, more voluminous than they actually are. You don't need a lot. You can also wear this product alone if you want. Sometimes I do wear it alone when I don't feel like drawing my brows because I already have the shape there, you see. Okay, so that is out of the way. The boring base stuff, it's over. Now it's time for the fun stuff, eyeshadows. Fentybeauty's Snap Shadows. If you don't understand why they are Snap Shadows, this is actually 2 shadows. This is number 1 and number 8, and I just snapped them together like so, and they become my very own customized eyeshadow palette. Okay, so I really like number 8 because it looks like this, guys. Wow, look at this. When I see colors, I go it's orgasmic for me. Okay, let's put it that way. The other side is a neutral one, which is shade number 1. Okay, so this is how it looks like. We all need a good neutral palette. I do think that Fentybeauty has improved their formula greatly as compared to their last eyeshadow launch. This is definitely like 10 times better. Okay, love the formula, love the idea, love the colors. I love every snap shadow. I don't really have a particular favorite, but I want to show you number 8 and number 1 because they are on the extreme of the spectrum, and today I kind of want to put this blue on my eyes just because I feel like it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with my fingers. How I apply my eyeshadow is through using my fingers and also through using brushes. I have no idea how this will turn out. Okay, honestly, I always design my eyeshadow looks on the spot. I just feel like wearing blue today. I've never worn blue on my eyes for a long time. Well, if this doesn't work out, I have to remove everything and start again. That's why Snap Shadows are really cute. Like, you can just bring it out. A lot of times I do wish I can bring my eyeshadow palette out, but they are always so bulky and big, like rectangular. They don't really fit in your handbag. But this one is a perfect size, and it also comes with like a good quality mirror, which I really am in love with. And you can bring 2 out at once, like why the heck not? Okay, this is quite cute. I hope it's cute to you. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the neutral side, and I'm just gonna go in with some crease color, maybe this too. This is from Huda Beauty. Honestly, I find Huda Beauty, Urban Decay, Fentybeauty, Dark Cosmetics, they all have legit makeup brushes. So I'm just gonna go in and deepen my crease. Just a little bit. I don't want to hide the blue, to be honest. Do we like this? Okay, so sometimes the blue might be buried, so we go back and just pop them back on. Simple. I might add a pop of this sky blue, cyan color actually, in the center of my lids. Wow! Kind of liking this look. Okay, so now that we're done with shadows, I don't think I want to do anything to my lower lash line because I like it like this. So I'm gonna curl my lashes now. Speaking of curling lashes, I ruined my one and only eyelash color today. So good luck to me. The spring is officially broken, so I have to spring it manually. Oh my god, help. This is so difficult without the spring. Alright, for mascara wise, you guys already know I love my Heroine Make Long and Curl Waterproof Mascara. This is super waterproof, super long lasting, and gives me insane length and curl that lasts the entire day. So I really love this mascara. I've been using it for the past decade, still am. So this is just with like a couple of coats. I know, right? Alright guys, I'm done with my mascara. Okay, next I am going in with blusher because I kind of want to wait for the mascara to dry fully before I put on any liquid eyeliner. Okay, so my favorite blush at the moment is from Tilbury. This is their Chic to Chic Swish and Pop blusher in Ecstasy. Okay, so this is how it looks like. I do like that it has kind of like a dual tone thing going on. It has a darker shade in the middle and then it's surrounded by a lighter shade, and it comes with a slight shimmer. It's just perfect. There are so many shades in the blusher range. You can go and explore around and see what is it that you like. So I love to overdo my blush. Now I particularly like this blush because I find that it lasts for a long time. A lot of times powder blushes do not tend to last that long as compared to cream blushes. I do think that Tilbury has definitely nailed that pink nudes for everyone, that perfect pink nude. So yeah, Tilbury should be your go-to for good blushes. Alright, next I'm gonna go in with highlighter. Now as you can see, because Tilbury's blusher has a little bit of a light shimmer going on, so there is not a need to highlight if you want to skip that, but I'm just gonna go in with Cookie from Benefit, which is my favorite. Now everything that I've showed you on screen have already been used before. I do not recommend you any new products that I have not personally tried before. These are my all-time personal favorites. Okay, so this is Cookie. This is my second box. I really like this. I do think that this is one of the most blinding highlighter you can find out there in the market. Okay. So to apply my blusher, I always use the Perfecte brush from Cosmetics. This is in F04. I like to use this brush for my nose, cupid's bow, and also my chin area. And also just underneath my brow bone, to be honest. I'll do a little bit on the inner corner of my eyes over here. Okay, so for cheek highlight, I love using Fenty Beauty's cheek highlighter brush. This is in 120. This is how I like to do it. Okay, this is a bit crazy, but crazy is good. Right now we're gonna move back to eyeliner. Now my favorite eyeliner for now is the Feline Flick by Tilbury. I really like this eyeliner. I know eyeliner is quite universal across all brands, but Tilbury has a very specific tip. So I really like this kind of calligraphy pen kind of tip. I do enjoy doing my eyeliner with this kind of liner tip, so I'm just gonna go in now. I do find that this tip is very stiff. That's why it's super nice and easy to control. I'm sorry for the thunder if you hear it. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna go in with the other side now. Yep, I'm done with my eyeliner. Now I know that because I'm wearing mascara in this look, I have not shown you any falsies that I personally like. Now before I was able to grow my lashes to this healthy thickness and length, I was heavily depending on this one brand of falsies because I actually wore the glue and the lashes to Adventure Cove, which is a water park in Singapore, for an entire day. My entire face makeup, nothing survived, but the falsies did. Okay, so this goes to show that the glue is awesome. Here she is. This is my favorite model from Perfecte Cosmetics. This is my favorite falsies brand of all time. This is in style Flirty. I buy like 10 pairs at a time. Okay, so this is the glue. They only have one type of glue. It's called Stick With Me. I love Perfecte Cosmetics falsies because they are well designed for petite eyes, aka smaller eyes, aka my kind of eyes. Okay, I do think that they are very complementary to the Asian eyes especially, and yeah, I really enjoy wearing them. They are very long lasting, they are very flattering to my eyes. Yeah, I just have nothing bad to say about it. The fact that it lasts an entire day at a water park where I get splashed by very high pressure water pipes, this is just amazing. If this can survive through the water park, I'm very sure this can survive through the typical rain, tears, humid. Yeah. Alright, lastly, I'm gonna be putting on lipstick. Now, these are the two of my favorite lipstick that I've been wearing for a long time. If I don't need something that is long lasting, I will go for my Charlotte Tilbury In Love with Olivia. This is their bullet lipstick. Okay, I'm almost done with it. I just love this pink nude. It is very flattering to my skin tone. Because this is a bullet lipstick, it doesn't last through your greasy food or your kisses or your alcoholic drinks. Okay, if you need something for that, I highly recommend you the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink series. They have either the liquid lipsticks or the ink crayons, which are my favorite because they give a very soft velvety finish. It looks just like after you get a kiss. Very soft, a bitten kind of look. This is my favorite shade. It's in shade 20, Enjoy the View. Okay, so yeah, this is how it looks like. I'm almost done with it. Yeah, so I am gonna put on In Love with Olivia by Charlotte Tilbury today. Alright guys, so this is the finished look with a full face of my all-time favorite makeup products at the moment. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. I will list the full list of products below in the description box for you in case you want to recap. Yeah, I really hope that you enjoy this look. I really like it. I rarely put on blue eyeshadows, but today I just feel like it. So as usual, there's gonna be 3 beauty boxes up for grabs. I'm gonna be giving away 3 beauty boxes to 3 lucky winners. All you have to do is to A, be subscribed to me, B, turn on post notifications so that you are updated each time I upload a new video, and that's every single Sunday. And thirdly, remember to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this look. Let me know what other videos you'd like me to make. I'll try my best to make it for you. Give me shit for not vlogging this week if you want to, no problem. Okay, so thank you so much for watching once again. I hope to see you next week. Take care, stay safe, stay sane. Bye!